All right, so the flow for today is going to take us toward Galavasana. So we're going to be working with this figure 4 shape and definitely getting into that external rotation of the hip, the kind of stretch that you get when you come into the half pigeon pose. That is the only demonstration I have. So once we get into the main part of the flow, every sequence is going to bring you to the front of the mat, and you're going to start this with a standing balance in a figure 4 shape, and then take it further into the hip to find that stretch, and then maybe take it to the arm balance where you bring the whole thing onto your hands. Everything's optional, so just work at things as best you can, modify as you need to, and see where you want to end up. So what's going to happen, you're going to be at the front of the mat at the very end. You'll be on one foot with one leg lifted and keeping that leg crossed. Bring the ankle past the thigh of your standing leg. Curl the toes, the lifted foot, keep it tense, and bend into both knees, sink into the hips, and you should already feel that stretch move into the outer hip of the lifted leg. Your arms are going to be bound. You can release the bind at any point, put your hands wherever you need to stay balanced, and then start to bring yourself further down. So the more you can fold yourself over the lifted leg, the deeper stretch you're going to find. Work this as best you can. Maybe take this down all the way. And then after we've held from here for a few breaths, you're going to bring your fingertips down to the floor. Now you got a few options here. If you just want to stay with the hip stretch, you can stay like this. Just keep your fingertips down. Keep the lifted leg pressing into your base leg and just hold on to that stretch. And then after you held that for a few more breaths, you can move through the transition. The other option is to take this into the arm balance. Now, if you can't get the palms down to the floor, but you still want to balance in your hands, you're just going to have to release that top leg and just set the foot down, bring this into crow, and that's fine. But if you're going to take it to Galavasana, then with the legs crossed, you got to be able to bring the palms down to the floor. This isn't going to work if you try to do this on your fingers, keep in mind, which I see people try once in a while. It's not impossible, but if you haven't trained that specifically, it's going to be kind of brutal on your fingers, so be honest with where you're at. So once you set your hands down flat, keep that lifted shin high up on the arms, kick forward. So I've got my right foot hooked around my left arm, and I'm kicking the leg into the arms to keep the tension. Try to keep your hips high. Lean this forward to lift the back foot. You can always set it back down, and if you can keep that foot lifted, see about pulling your heel up toward your seat. Maybe extend the leg up and back. Now, the further you go up, the more you're just stacking everything, and the easier the pose is to hold. People don't tend to like that a whole lot because then your head comes forward, and it feels like you're closer to falling, which you kind of are, because that's where balancing actually is. You got to come to the edge of falling to put yourself into balance. But try to keep the legs active. Keep your hips high in the air. If you flatten out, you can still balance like that, but it's going to be much more muscular and a little bit more precarious. So just work things as best you can. And from there, you're just going to move through the vinyasa. You can just step it back or fly it back into plank or chaturanga, and we'll move through the transition. So just feel things out and see how far you want to go with this. So to get started, go ahead, bring yourself into an upright seat. And we'll take this cross-legged here to begin. So bring the right leg in front, left leg in front of the right. And with your hands up, lifted up from the floor, just make sure you can actually sit up tall without a whole lot of extra effort. Now, if you tend to round your spine or you really have to force this, let your feet go forward, let the knees go wide. This doesn't have to look all nice and tidy or anything. But if you're able to take this deeper into the hips, you can also take this into a double pigeon shape. For that, you bring the left ankle up onto the right thigh. Just keep the toes of the left foot curled. Keep the right foot active as well. And just be sure you can get both sit bones down to the mat. Even though I'm a little bit tight and my left knee's lifted, this is still all right. I can still square this up. Still sit this upright. Now, wherever you end up with the legs from here, just keep the legs as they are. And whether you're cross-legged or in that double pigeon shape, curl your toes, keep your feet pushing down. Bring your fingertips down to your sides. And then just to take this into the hips to warm things up, go ahead and lead with your chest. Hinge from the hips. Just come down to where you can over your legs. And then bring yourself back upright. Again, keep your feet tense. Hinge forward. Lead with your chest. And then go ahead and sit up tall. One more time. Hinge forward from the hips. Lead with your chest. Just take this as far forward as you can. And then come back upright. And then just settle in here. So just keep the fingertips where they are. Relax your shoulders down. Keep your neck nice and long. Hold tension in your core to keep your torso upright. And then just close your eyes. So just take a moment to settle in like this. Let your mind quiet down. And then start to deepen your breathing here. So the inhale's pulling as much as you can. Try to fill up your lungs. Hold on to all that breath at the top. When you exhale, constrict the back of your throat. So slow your breath down on the way back out. And just work to make your exhales last at least as long as the inhales as you breathe. And just keep breathing like this here to begin. and then take a deep inhale. And with the exhale, just open your eyes. Now set your hands down behind you, lean back and reverse the cross. Bring your left leg in first, right leg in front, and again, you can keep that loose cross-legged seat. If you took double pitch on the other side, take it here and bring the right ankle up onto your left thigh. Now wherever you set this up, keep the toes of both feet curled, keep the feet tense, fingertips to your sides, and then just like we started before, lead with your chest and hinge from the hips, come forward over your legs. And then go lift back up, come back upright. Again, hinge from the hips, lead with your chest. And then bring yourself back up tall. One more time, hinge from the hips, lead with your chest, take it forward. And then lift back up and keep your spine upright. With an inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands down through heart center. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hands through center again. Inhale, arms up high. Now with the exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, reach up high. And with the exhale this time, lean to the right side. Bring your right hand down. Stretch your left arm right. Gaze up high. Pull the left shoulder back. Inhale, back up to center. Arms high. Exhale, lean left. Left hand down. Stretch your right arm left. Gaze high here. Pull the right shoulder back. Now inhale, back to center. Arms high. And with the exhale, just bring the hands down one more time. And then bring the hands down to the floor behind you. Go ahead, lean back. Set your feet on the floor. Now I want to set this up like we're about to come into a reverse tabletop, but just see the feet a little bit wider than the hips, heels in, toes out. Hands behind the shoulders, shoulder width, palms down, fingertips out to the sides, right and left. Now just push down, keep your hips low here to start. We're going to go back and forth, and we're going to twist first before lifting. So lift your toes up off the floor, try to keep your feet tense. And then fold your knees over to the right side. And once the knees are to the right, go ahead, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips up as much as you can. Sink your hips back down. Bring the knees through center to the left. Keep the toes curled, squeeze your glutes and lift your hips up here. And then sink back down. Knees through center over to the right again. Press your hips up high. And then sink down. Bring your knees through center to the left side. Push your hips up high. And then sink back down. Knees through center to the right one more time. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, just hold a little bit longer this time. And then sink down, bring the knees through center to your left side. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, hold here. And then just sink back down, bring it back to center, set your feet flat. Go ahead, set yourself down, take a moment, shake your hands out a little bit. And then we'll just set up a reverse tabletop itself. Now keep the feet hips width, hands behind the shoulders, shoulder width. If you can, point the fingertips forward. And if you need to back off, just point the fingers to the sides, whatever suits you and suits your wrists. Push down, lift your seat up off the floor. And let's go up and down. With an inhale, press your hips up high, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, lift your hips up again. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press this up high. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, lift your hips. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press this up high. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift your hips up again. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press this up high. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, lift one more time and just hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing, keep your hips lifting. Push your chest up as well. You can look forward, look up, or hang your head back, but just keep breathing. And then take an inhale. With the exhale, sink all the way down. And once you're down, shake your hands out again. Now from here, as you're seated, we're going to take this into a reclining position. So extend your left leg straight, keep your right knee bent. And then come down onto your left forearm and bring the right hand to your chest, in front of your chest. Now keep your left leg straight. The right foot stays behind your left leg. Keep it flat. And point the toes of your left foot toward the ceiling. Lift your hips up off the floor. Stay lifted here. And this might be enough. If you can go further, bring the right hand to your hip. Keep the toes of the left foot pointed up as best you can. And then lift the left foot as high as you can go. And bring the heel down. Left foot up for 2. And bring it back down. Lift up for 3. Bring it down again. And then lift up for 4. And bring it back down. Lift up for 5. Bring it down. And then lift up for 6. And bring it back down. Lift up for 7. Bring it back down. Lift up for 8. And then bring it down. Lift up for 9. Bring it back down. And then lift up for 10. Bring it down and set yourself down. And then just bring yourself upright, shake your legs out a little bit. And of course, we're going to take it on the other side. So when you're ready, go ahead, extend your right leg, keep your left knee bent, and come down onto the right forearm. Left hand in front of your chest. Now push into that left foot. Lift your hips up off the floor. And see about bringing that left-handy hip, point the toes of the right foot toward the ceiling as best you can. Now back and forth here, right foot up as high as you can lift. And bring the heel down. Lift up for 2. And then come back down. Lift up for 3. Bring it down again. Lift up for 4. And bring it back down. Lift up for 5. Bring it down again. Lift up for 6. And bring it back down. Lift up for 7. And then bring it down. Lift up for 8. And bring it back down. Lift up for 9. Bring it down. And then lift up for 10. Bring it down one more time and set yourself down. And then bring yourself upright and take it back to the other side. So come down onto the left forearm and extend your left leg straight. But this time, step the right foot in front of your left leg. This will make things more interesting. Right hand in front of your chest. Lift your hip up off the floor. And then just stay lifted here. This might be enough. Now, if you can go further, bring the right hand to your hip. And when you move back and forth here, threading the left leg through, forward and back, just keeping the right foot in place. Now, just take it to where you can. Pull the left knee toward your chest. And then extend the leg in front. Pull the knee in. Extend the leg behind. Pull the knee in. Extend in front. Pull the knee in. And extend behind. Pull the knee in. Extend in front again. Pull the knee in. Extend behind, pull the knee in, extend in front, pull the knee in, and extend behind. Pull the knee in, extend in front one more time, pull the knee in, extend behind, and then set yourself down. Bring yourself up to center, back to an upright seat. You can always pause and shake your legs out a little bit. And when you're ready, take it down to the other side. So right leg straight, left knee bent down to the right forearm. Left hand in front of your chest. Step the left foot in front of your right leg. And then push into the floor, lift your hips, stay lifted here. To go further, bring the left hand to your hip. And then back and forth if you're going to move, threading that right leg through. Pull the knee toward your chest. Extend the leg forward in front. Pull the knee in. Extend the leg behind. Pull the knee in. Extend in front. Pull the knee in. Extend behind. Pull the knee in. Extend in front. Pull the knee in. Extend behind. Pull the knee in. Extend in front again. Pull the knee in. Extend behind. Pull the knee in. Extend in front. Pull the knee in. Extend behind. And set yourself down. Come back to an upright seat. Shake your legs out a little bit. And then once you're ready, cross at the ankles. Roll forward. Your hands come into all fours. And just move around here for a moment. We're going to go ahead and take this into the wrist. Now just keep your hips stacked over your knees. And slide the hands in close. So there's about one hand's gap in between your hands and your knees. Now with your palms facing down, go ahead and rotate your fingertips to the sides and then see about rotating the fingers toward your feet. Come as far as you can in that direction. Now when you set your hands down, try to bring them in close to each other. Maybe even cross the pinky fingers. But keep your hands flat. Dig the fingertips down. Grip the mat. And then just circle your shoulders over your wrist here to start. Feel this out. All right, once you're ready, just bring this into center. Start with straight arms. Keep your fingertips pressing down, and then look forward. Now bring your shoulders forward, bend your elbows underneath you. And then press back up the straight arms. Shoulders forward, elbows in. And come back up. Shoulders forward, elbows underneath. Press up again. Shoulders forward, elbows underneath. Now hold here. Keep the elbows bent. Keep looking forward. And keep gripping with your fingers. Now from here, to take it further, move one leg at a time. Shift your weight to the right. Extend your left leg back. Bring your left knee forward. Try to touch your arm. Get as close as you can. And then set the knee down. Right leg back. And then pull forward, knee to your arm. And set the right knee down. Left leg extends behind again. Pull the knee forward close as you can. And then set it down. Right leg extends behind. Pull the knee forward. And then set it down. Left leg back one more time. Pull the knee forward. And then set it down. Right leg back one more time. Pull the knee in. And then set it back down. Come up onto your fingertips. Keep the hands close to your knees like this. And then flip them over. Backs of the hands down. Palms up the fingertips point toward you. Now spread your fingers wide, dig your fingertips down. Go ahead and move a little bit side to side and feel out that stretch. Let it move through the backs of the hands, up into the forearms. And then from here, just keep the hands as they are. One at a time, bring yourself up onto your feet and stay folded. Go ahead, bring your feet onto your hands and step down on them. Bring the toes in toward the wrist creases. Keep your fingertips pressing down. Keep your knees bent, but keep your hips high. Maybe bend the elbows here and just move around a little bit. Take as much or as little pressure as you need to feel a stretch. You can dig the toes into the bones of the wrist. Maybe lift one heel and then the other. All right, and then when you're ready, just go ahead, stay upright like this and stay folded. Release your hands from underneath your feet. And just take a moment, shake them out a little bit. All right, when the hands are ready, go ahead, bring them down behind you and bring yourself back down to a seat. And then once you're down, we're going to come back into the reverse tabletop setup that we had before. Now feet hips width in front, hands behind the shoulders, shoulder width. Palms down, fingertips out to the sides, right and left. Now just lift your seat up off the floor. And we're going to take this with a figure 4, so keep your hips low. Step your left foot toward the center of the mat. And then bring the right ankle past your left thigh. Find that figure 4 shape. Keep the toes of the right foot curled. Now we're going to go back and forth, shifting weight from one arm to the next and then twisting here. Keep your hips low. Keep the legs pushed together. Put the weight to your right hand. Bring the left arm across and try to touch the floor over to the right side. Come back to center with both hands down. Now shift your weight left. Right arm reaches across. Try to touch down to the left. And then back to center. Go ahead, reach your left arm over to the right again. Bring it back to center. And then reach your right arm over to the left. Legs crossed. Back to center here. One more time with the left arm over to the right. And then come back to center. One more time with the right arm reaching to the left. And back to center. Now keep your hips lifted. But switch out your legs. Bring the right foot down and bring the left ankle past your right thigh this time. Keep the toes of your left foot curled and keep your hips low. Now reach your right arm over the left and twist, and then bring it back to center. And then reach your left arm over to the right and take it to where you can. Come back to center. Right arm reaching over to the left again. Back to center here. Left arm over to the right. And then back to center. One more round with the right arm to the left. Bring it back to center. One more time with your left arm reaching to the right. And then back to center. Go ahead, set yourself down. Take a seat, shake your hands out a little bit. And then when you're ready, cross at the ankles, come forward into all fours. Once you're in all fours, go ahead, set this up, resting the shoulders and knees underneath your hips. Tuck the toes of both feet, hover your knees. And we'll warm this up a little bit more and take this into the hips. Now sink down toward your heels. And we're going to go back and forth here with a cross step. So from underneath, step your right foot forward to the left side. And then sink back to your heels. Left foot steps to the right. And then sink back down. Right foot left again. Come back into center. Left foot to the right. And down to the heels. Right foot to the left side. Sink back down. Step your left foot right. Down to the heels. Right foot to the left again. Sink this down. Left foot over to the right. Back down to the heels. Right foot over to the left again. And then sink down. Step your left foot right. Down to the heels. Right foot over to the left again. Sink down. Step your left foot right. And then come back down. Right foot left one more time. Stay here. And then drop your left knee down to the floor. Now with your left hand, take hold of your right leg. Bring that ankle up onto your left thigh. Find your figure 4. Keep the toes of the right foot curled. Maybe stay here with the stretch. Now if you can take it further, keep the legs crossed, but bring both hands down. Tuck the toes of your left foot. Lift your left knee and round yourself over your crossed legs. Feel that stretch in the outer right hip. Now, if you can take this further, I'm going to cue this toward a baby Galavasana. If you want to work toward that, walk your hands in close. Stay folded as tightly as you can. And we're going to bring one forearm down at a time. Now, I recommend you bring the left forearm down first and hook the right foot around your left arm. Right forearm comes down with the knee close to the shoulder. Try to keep your hips high. Lean this forward. Maybe lift your left foot. And if you can take it further, you can extend that left leg up and back. There is nothing easy about that, but just take it where you can. And when you're ready, just bring everything down. Come back to all fours. And from all fours, go ahead, tuck your toes, hover your knees. Sink back down to the heels. And then cross step here. Step the left foot to the right side and stay forward. Go ahead, bring your right knee down this time. With your left hand, or the right hand rather. Hold the left ankle, bring it high up on the right thigh. Keep the toes of your left foot curled. You can just stay with the stretch or bring the right hand down. And tuck the toes of the right foot, lift the right knee, round yourself over your cross legs, move here. All right, and we'll take it toward that baby Galavasana again. So go ahead, walk your hands in close. And this time I recommend bringing the right forearm down first. Hook the left foot on the right arm. Left forearm comes down, bring the knee close to the shoulder. Go ahead, lean forward, see about lifting that right foot. And maybe take it further and extend the right leg again. Just take it to where you can go here. And then when you're ready, just go ahead, release everything, come into all fours, move around. And keep in mind, the regular Galavasana on your hands is a hell of a lot easier than doing this on the forearms. Now you can just stay here and breathe and take another stretch if you like, but when you're ready, go ahead, tuck your toes, lift your knees, hips high, just find your downward facing dog. Now in your down dog, look at how you set this up. Keep the hands shoulder width and flatten your palms so there's weight toward the base of your thumbs. Let your chest sink low. But at the same time, reach your hips up as high toward the ceiling as you can. Keep that long upward reach of the hips. Pull in through the belly. Round the lower ribs and use your core to lengthen your spine. If your legs are tight, let the tension go. Go ahead, bend the knees. And maybe just pedal out and let your hips move side to side. When you're ready here, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just bend the knees, look forward, step to the front, take a ragdoll fold. Now feet about hips with distance apart, deep bend in the knees. Let your belly touch your thighs, let your head hang, let your spine round. And let everything go long and loose here, let the muscles in your neck relax. Now you can hang your hands to the floor, you can reach the opposite elbows if you like, and maybe shake further side to side. And then when you're ready, just release any grip that you have. Keep your knees bent to begin. And just restack your spine. Round this up to standing. Bring your head up last. And just open up your palms at your sides. Now when you're ready, with an inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands down to heart center. Take a moment here to breathe, set an intention. And let your mind clear. Find your focus. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release your hands. Now at the next inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, slowly fold this forward. Hinge at the hips, start with a straight spine. Put a little bend in your knees. Keep your core engaged, move smoothly. And then just release this at the bottom. With an inhale, lift halfway, fingertips to the floor, to the shins, lengthen forward through the crown of your head. With the exhale, just bring your hands to the mat. Let's step this back to high plank. Now find your shape. Wrestling the shoulders, palms press down, press the floor away from you. Press your spine up toward the ceiling. Keep that lift. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, slowly bring your shoulders forward as your elbows bend. Keep your body in line, elbows pulled into your sides. Lower with control all the way down into your belly. Now once you're down, flat the feet out behind you. Hands under the shoulders, elbows in at your sides. Let's take it up and down through low cobras. With an inhale, just peel up your head, neck, and chest. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, peel this up again. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, peel up one more time, hold here. Now keep the lift in your upper body, feet pressing down, keep your glutes squeezing. And then take the weight out of your hands. Draw the elbows to your sides, pull your shoulders back, keep looking forward. And then work to lift this up even higher. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll it back down. Hands under the shoulders, elbows in at your sides. Press the palms to the floor. And we'll take it to upward facing dog. So with an inhale, straighten your arms. Now pull your chest forward. Let your hips hang. Stay on the tops of your feet. And keep your legs active. Lift your knees up from the mat. To take it further, kick your feet down. Squeeze your glutes and keep the hips pulling forward. Lift with the arms and shoulders. Keep your neck long. And then take a deep inhale. With the exhale, pull your belly. Hips high. Back to down dog. Paddle out here. Move your hips side to side. And then through the sun salutation, steady move and take a deep inhale. Now with the exhale, just bend the knees. Look forward, step or float to the front. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale to standing, reaches up high. And then exhale, fold all the way back down again. Inhale, halfway lift. And with the exhale, hands to the mat. Chaturanga's next. High plank below. With an inhale, open up your chest. Lift your gaze up, dog or cobra. Exhale, pull your belly in. Hips high to down dog. 2 more rounds. Take an inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, step or float. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale to standing, reach up high. And with the exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, halfway lift. And then with the exhale, hands to the floor, high plank the lows next. With an inhale, open up, pull this forward. With the exhale, draw back in and bring your hips back up. One last round, take an inhale. And with the exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale to standing, reach up high. And then exhale, all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. And with the exhale, set the hands, chaturanga. With an inhale, open up, pull this forward. And then with the exhale, draw it all back in. Bring your hips back up. And just pedal out and breathe here. Now from your down dog, inhale the right leg high behind you. And then bend your right knee, hang your right foot left, scorpion dog, stack your hips. With an inhale, straighten your right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it forward, knee to chest, shoulders to wrist, and stay forward. And then bring the right foot down halfway down the mat. Left foot comes forward to meet the right. Now press into your palms, shoulders to wrist, dig your fingertips down. We're setting this up to hop. Now it's going to be 3 times. I want you to hop, clap your feet high or low, but each time land this lightly. So go ahead, bring it up and clap. And again, try to land light. And then after a third hop, bring the right foot down between your hands. Slide the left foot back for low lunge, and then take it lower. Left knee down, left foot flat behind. Now sink your hips down, press them forward. And then when you're ready, open this up. With an inhale, reach up and back, gaze up high. Now stay open, let your hips sink low. Keep your left foot kicking down, and just breathe here for a moment. Now, as you hold this, go ahead, bring your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers, palms open, elbows wide, shoulders pulled back, bring your gaze forward, but keep your chest open and keep your hips low. And then from here, just take this to the side. So go ahead, lean over to the right, but bring your gaze up toward the ceiling. And then bring yourself back upright, look forward. Again, lean to the right side, gaze up high, and then come back up the center. One more time, lean upright, lean to the right, gaze up high, hold here. Left foot kicking down, keep the glutes squeezing on the left, and keep breathing. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, just release. Bring both hands down inside your right leg. And then we'll take this into a lizard variation. I want you to slide the right foot toward the upper right corner of the mat. And then curl the toes of the right foot, keep them curled up off the floor. Roll to the outside edge of the right foot and bring the knee out to the side. Now left foot's flat, left knee down. Kick into the floor, pull that left hip down and forward and keep it low. And then I'll open this up to the side. I want you to reach your right arm forward, follow that right hand with your gaze. With an inhale, reach back and look back. Exhale, reach this forward. Inhale the right arm back again. Exhale, reach this forward. Inhale the right arm back one more time. Keep looking back. And bring the right hand to your hip. Now keep your left foot kicking down. Left hip still pulling forward. Lengthen out the front of the left side as that right knee stays over to the right. Now if you can take it further without backing up your hips, you can bend your left knee. And if you can get the foot in close enough, take a hold of it with the right hand. Pull the heel toward your seat. Keep kicking with the left foot. And then keep that left hip low. Keep that right knee out to the side. Just take things to where you can go. All right, take an inhale here. Now at the exhale, just turn back to center. Hands down inside the right leg. Tuck the toes of the left foot, lift your left knee, and then bring the right foot between your hands. Set this up as low lunge. Now make sure your feet on 2 separate tracks. Hips width distance side to side. The hips stay square. We're going to take this as a grounded twist. Make your left hand to a fist. Press into the floor inside your right leg. And take a half bind, right arm behind your back, palm facing away. Now keep the right shoulder stacked above the left, but look down the length of your left arm. Push into your right foot. And try to hover that left hand up off the floor. Back and forth. Keep the twist. Bring your torso upright. Right shoulder back, left arm forward. And then hinge forward and lightly touch your left hand down to the floor. Again, press into the right foot, lift. Right shoulder back, left arm forward. Hinge forward, lightly touch that left hand down. One more time. Push into the right foot. Lift up, right shoulder back, left arm forward. Stay here. And then hands to your hips, square your chest to the front. And then drop your left heel and set this up as a warrior one. Now deep into the right knee, left leg straight, both feet are flat with the left foot pointed out to the side. Adjust this so your hips are squared, right hip forward, right hip back, left hip forward. Once you're ready with an inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, pull the elbows out wide, open up your chest, let your head fall back. Inhale, reach up and look forward. Exhale, open up, elbows wide. Inhale, arms high, look forward. And exhale, open up one more time. Hold here. Use your muscles across your back to pull the shoulder blades together. Keep your left hip pushing forward. Keep breathing. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, just look forward. Hands to your low back. Interlace your fingers. Right thumb above the left. Pull your palms toward each other. Keep your shoulders drawn back and keep your chest open. Now I take it down toward a humble warrior, but with a twist. Right shoulder toward the right leg. So hinge from the hips. Bring that right shoulder down to touch the right leg somewhere. And as you come down, your left shoulder's lifted, but the left hip still pulls forward. Bring your gaze up high and just breathe here for a moment. If you want to take it deeper, you can lift your hands away from your back and feel that opening across your chest. All right, with your next inhale, slowly bring yourself back upright. And then press into the right foot. Step your left foot forward next to the right. Left foot's going to be your base. Bring yourself to standing with your right knee high. Now keep your left foot, big toe pressing down. When you're ready, take the figure four. Right ankle crosses over the left thigh. Keep the toes of the right foot curled. Bend into both knees. Let your hips sink down. Keep your shoulders pulled back. If you can take it deeper, hinge from the hips. Keep your gaze forward. Take it down as low as you can over your crossed legs. Maybe press your knuckles toward the ceiling. You can always let go of the bind if you need to. Keep in mind. All right, take an inhale here. Now with the exhale, just bring your fingertips down to the floor. Now you got a few choices. Once your hands are down, if you just want the hip stretch, you can stay folded like this. If you want to take it to the arm balance, if you can't get the palms down flat, just drop the right foot and take crow. If you're going to take Galavasana, it's both palms down. Keep the shin high up on the arms and kick the right leg forward. Hips high, lean forward, lift your left foot. Maybe pull the heel up toward your seat. And maybe extend that left leg up and back. But take this to where you can and just breathe. And then when you're ready, go ahead and take it through your vinyasa. Step it back, fly it back, whatever you like. Once you find it down dog, take a moment, move around. And then take it on the other side. With the next inhale, raise your left leg high behind you. Bend your left knee, hang your left foot right. Scorpion dog here, try to stack the hips. With an inhale, straighten that left leg, reach up. Exhale, forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrist, stay forward. Bring your left foot down halfway down the mat. Right foot comes forward to meet the left. Press into your palms, dig your fingertips down again, shoulders over wrists. 3 times, high or low. Hop, clap your feet. Land it lightly. And after that third hop, left foot between your hands, slide the right foot back, low lunge. Take it down deeper, right knee down. Right foot flat behind, sink your hips down, push forward. When you're ready with an inhale, open this up, reach up and back, gaze up high. Now let your hips sink low, lengthen out the front of the right side, and just breathe for a moment. Now as you hold this shape, bring your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers, palms open, elbows wide, shoulders pulled back, bring your gaze forward, keep your hips low. And then take it sideways, lean over to your left side, but gaze up high, keep the right hip pulling forward. And then bring your torso back upright. Again, lean left, gaze up high. And then back to sun and back upright. One more time, lean to the left, gaze up high, hold here, keep that right hip pulling forward, keep the glutes squeezing on the right. Take an inhale. And now with the exhale, just release both hands down inside your left leg. Now once your hands are down, shift to that lizard setup. Left foot toward the upper left corner. An ankle past the knee a bit. Curl the toes, the left foot up and roll to the outside edge. Keep your hips low, but sink them down toward the floor. Keep your right foot kicking down. Right hand stays on the floor, and we'll open this up to the side. Reach your left arm forward, follow that hand with your gaze. With an inhale, reach your left arm back and look back. Exhale, reach this forward. Inhale the left arm back again. Exhale, reach this forward. Inhale the left arm back one more time. Stay turned open to the left. Go ahead, bring the left hand to your hip. Keep the right foot kicking down and right hip pulling forward. This is enough. If you can go further without backing up your hips, you can bend the right knee. If you can bring the foot in close enough, draw the heel toward your seat. But keep kicking with the right foot. Keep the right hip pulling forward and down, and keep the left knee out to the side. Just breathe here. All right, take an inhale. Now at the exhale, just bring both hands down inside the left leg. Tuck the toes to the right foot, lift the right knee. Set it up for low lunge, left foot between your hands. Now be sure your feet on two separate tracks so your hips are squared. Right hand becomes a fist. Press into the floor inside your left leg. And then take your half bind. Left arm behind your back. Take that grounded twist. Stack the left shoulder above the right. And look down the length of the right arm. Now go slow here. Press into your left foot. Try to hover that right hand. Bring your torso all the way up. Left shoulder back. Right arm forward. And then hinge forward. Lightly touch your right hand down. Again, push in your left foot. Lift up. Left shoulder back. Right arm forward. Hinge forward. Lightly touch the right hand down. Press in the left foot. Lift up. Left shoulder back. Right arm forward. Hold here. And then square your chest to the front. Hands to your hips. Drop the right heel down. Take that warrior one stance on this side. So deepen your left knee. Right leg straight. Feet are flat. Right foot points to the side at least a little bit. Right hip forward. And left hip back. Now when you're ready, with an inhale, reach up high. With the exhale, elbows out wide. Open up your chest. Let your head fall back. Inhale, reach up. Look forward. Exhale, open up, elbows wide. Inhale, arms high. Look forward. Exhale, open up, elbows wide. Hold here. Draw the shoulder blades toward each other. Keep the right hip pushing forward. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, just look forward and bring your hands to your low back again. Interlace the fingers with the left thumb above the right. Pull the palms toward each other. Keep your shoulders drawn back. Keep your chest open. And then twisting as we move into that humble warrior. So hinge from the hips, and this time bring the left shoulder toward the left leg. Right shoulder high. Gaze up toward the ceiling. Pull the right hip forward. But maybe lift your hands away from your back. And just take this to where you can. Try to keep your hips squared as you bring this forward and twist. All right, with your next inhale, bring yourself back upright. Keep your arms bound. Bring the weight to the left foot. Right foot comes forward next to the left. And then the right foot's your base. Bring yourself to standing with your left knee high. Keep the right big toe pressing down. Once you're stable, take the figure four. Left ankle crosses your right thigh. Curl the toes. Go ahead, bend to that right knee, sink down. And then come down and sink the hips low as deep as you can. If you can take it further, hinge from the hips. Try to fold over your crossed legs. You can always lift your knuckles toward the ceiling. You can always let go of the bind. All right, when you're ready, just release your hands and bring your fingertips down to the floor. Now again, you can just stay with the hip stretch and keep the forward fold. That's fine. If you're going to take crow, just set the left foot down. But for Galavasana, set the palms flat, shin high up on the arms, kick it forward. And then keep your hips high. Lean into this. See about taking the weight off the right foot. Maybe pull the heel toward your seat, and maybe extend that right leg up and back. All right, when you're ready, take it through another vinyasa here. Once you come in your down dog, take a moment here, move around. All right, and we'll take this into the next sequence. From your downward facing dog, inhale the right leg high behind you. Bend your right knee, hang your right foot left, move into that scorpion dog. With an inhale, square this up, three-legged dog, right leg straight. With the exhale, bring it forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrist, stay forward. And bring the right foot down, halfway down the mat, left foot comes forward to meet the right. Press into your palms, keep the arms vertical, shoulders over wrists. 3 times, hop and clap. After the third hop, right foot steps forward outside the right hand. Slide the left foot back. So we're taking a long lizard lunge here. Right ankle past the right knee. Now keep the toes of the left foot on the floor. Try to keep that left knee lifted. You can set it down if you need to. Right foot stays flat. Right inner thigh squeezes in toward your side. Now try to take this down low. See about bringing your forearms down to the floor. Just keep your chest facing down. And you can drop the left knee if you need to, but keep it lifted if you can. Keep the right inner thigh pulled in. Now if you can take this further, you can reach the arms wide. Left and then right with the right arm underneath the right leg. If you want to take this with a bind, you can wrap the right arm around the right thigh. Left hand comes around to complete the grip. Right inner thigh pulling in toward your side and chest facing down, whatever variation you take this into. All right, now take an inhale here. And with the exhale, just bring yourself up onto both hands. Now, once you're on your hands, go ahead, drop your left knee, and make a quarter turn to the left side, so facing the long edge of the mat. And we're setting this up for a gate variation. So everything goes to vertical from the left knee up, left shin parallel to the shoulder of the mat. Right leg extended to the side, heel down, toes pointed up, right heel in line with the left knee more or less. And you can always slide that foot further out. Now from here, just keep your hands in front of your chest, and let's go back and forth from up to down. Pull your belly in, sink your hips down low to that left heel, and then press down with both feet and push your hips forward at the top. Belly in. Take this down as low as you can. Press with both feet and lift back up again. Belly in. Take it down low. Press into both feet and lift back up all the way. 2 more times. Pull your belly in, sink this down low. Press with both feet and lift back up. Belly in. Take it down low again. Press with both feet, lift up all the way. And then reach your arms up high. Now with your right hand, take hold of the left wrist. Lean over to the right, gaze up high, pull your left shoulder back, just hold here. Keep that right heel digging down into the floor and keep your hips pushing forward. And then take an inhale. Now with the exhale, release your grip, left hand to hip, right hand down inside the right leg. Keep the right arm pushing into the right leg. If you can take this deeper, you can slide that right heel further out, but your hips are still pressing out to the side. Just take this to where you can. All right, take an inhale. Now with the exhale, slowly bend the right knee, set your right foot flat. And then hands to your hips and everything stacked to vertical over your left knee. Now when you're ready, put the weight to the right foot, tuck the toes to the left. When you lift your left knee, just set this up in a horse stance. So wide-legged squat, heels in, toes out, hips down low, thighs toward parallel with the floor. Give yourself a moment here, move around. And then reach your arms out wide. Now it's going to be left arm under, right arm over, cross the elbows, palms to touch, thumbs toward your face, take an eagle bind. And if this isn't going to work, just reach across the opposite shoulders. Now with your arms crossed, shoulders down, elbows up. Keep the hips low and keep your knees wide. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, hinge from the hips, come down toward halfway. And then bring your torso back upright. Again, hinge forward, keep the knees wide, hinge toward halfway down. And then lift back up. One more time, hinge from the hips. Keep your hips low, keep your knees wide. And then lift your torso back to vertical. And then from here, go ahead, pivot on the right heel, point the toes toward the front. Put the weight to the right foot. Come forward, left knee high. And we'll take the full eagle pose. Cross that left leg tightly over the right. Now squeeze your legs together, let your hips sink down. Maybe touch the left foot to the floor. Shoulders down, elbows up, arms are still squeezing. Just breathe with us here. Now with your next inhale, straighten your right leg, lift your left knee. And then set your left foot down and come to standing with your right knee lifted. Now once you got your balance here, go ahead, take your figure 4. Right ankle crosses your left thigh. Bend your left knee, sink into the hips. And then start to hinge from the hips and come forward. So go ahead, fold over your cross legs as deep as you can. You can always let go of the arm bind. But if you keep the arm bind, maybe bring the elbows past that lifted shin. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and bring both hands down to the floor. Now maybe just stay here with the fingertips down and hold the hip stretch. You can always take crow. If you're going to take Galavasana, get the palms down flat. Shin high up in the arms, kick your right leg forward. Keep your hips high, lean into this. Start to lift your left foot. Maybe pull the left heel up, and maybe extend that left leg up and back. Take this to where you can go. And then take it through another vinyasa when you're ready. All right, let's even that out on the other side. With your next inhale, raise your left leg high. Bend the left knee, hang your left foot right, open up your hips here. With an inhale, straighten that left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it forward, knee to chest, shoulders or wrists, stay forward. Left foot comes down halfway down the mat, right foot forward, next to left. Press in your palms, dig your fingertips down. 3 times, hop, clap your feet. And after that third hop, left foot forward outside your left hand. Slide the right foot back and stay on the toes. And set up for that lizard lunge. Left ankle forward, left knee at least a little bit. Keep the left foot flat. Keep the inner thigh pulled in toward your side. Now from here, just keep your body stretched out long. Come down low. See about bringing your forearms to the floor. Left thigh still pulling in. Try to keep the right knee lifted. You can drop it if you need to. But if you can take this deeper, go ahead, reach the arms out wide. Right arm to the side, left arm underneath your left leg. And then if you want the bind, wrap the left arm around the left thigh. Reach the right hand back and complete the grip. Wherever you take this to, your chest is still facing down and the left inner thigh is still pulling in tight to your side. Now take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just bring both hands, bring yourself up onto both hands. Now press in your palms, bring the right knee down. And then make a quarter turn to the right. So we're taking that gate variation. Right knee down, left leg extended to the side. Everything's vertical from the right knee up. Now keep your left leg straight, the heel's in line with the right knee. You can slide that heel further out if you like. And just bring the hands in front of your chest. From up to down, pull your belly and sink down low toward the right heel. Press into both feet, lift up all the way, hips forward. Again, belly and take this down low. Press with both feet and lift back up. Belly and sink this down low again. Press with both feet and lift up. Belly and take it down low. Press with both feet, lift back up. One more time, belly and sink this down low. Lift up all the way, and then reach your arms up high. Now as you're reaching, left hand to the right wrist. Pull the right arm across, lean over the left, gaze up high, pull that right shoulder back. Just hold here, hips are still pushing forward. And then take an inhale. Now at the exhale, you're still leaning. Bring the right hand to your hip and bring the left hand down inside your left leg and keep the arm and leg pushing into each other. If you can take it deeper, maybe slide that left heel further out. Your hips are still pressing forward. Take this to where you can. All right, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just bring both hands down. Now press in your palms, bend the left knee and set your left foot flat. And then hands to your hips, bring yourself upright. Now once your torso is upright, put the weight to your left foot, tuck the toes to the right. And then go ahead, lift the right knee and set both feet flat, come up into your horse stance. Heels in, toes out, just find that like wide-legged squat, bring your hips down low. When you're ready, reach the arms out wide. And then eagle bind, right arm under, left arm over, cross the elbows, palms to touch, thumbs to your face. Reach to the shoulders if you need to, do what works. Keep your arms squeezing and keep your hips low. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, just hinge from the hips, fold down toward halfway, keep your knees wide. And then lift up, torso back to vertical, you're still in horse. Again, hinge from the hips. Bring yourself down low between your thighs. Keep your knees wide as you lift back up, spine to vertical. Again, hinge from the hips, take that half fold one more time. And then lift back up all the way. Now, pivot on your left heel, point the toes to the front. As you're ready, bring the weight to the left foot. Come forward with your right knee high. And then take the full eagle pose when you're ready. Right leg crosses tightly over the left. Squeeze the legs together, sink your hips down, maybe touch the right foot to the floor. Shoulders down, elbows up, arms are still squeezing, keep breathing here. Now, when you're ready, pressing the left foot, come to standing with your right knee high. Switch feet, put the right foot down. That's your base, left knee lifted. When you're ready, take the figure four. Left ankle crosses your right thigh. Curl the toes of the left foot. Bend the right knee, sink your hips down. And then start to hinge from the hips. Take that fold as low as you can. Again, whether you keep the arm bind or not. And just breathe with us here. All right, when you're ready, bring your fingertips down to the floor. Release the bind. You can stay with the forward fold. You can bring into crow. For Galavasana, palms down. Keep the shin high up in the arms and kick that left leg forward. Hips high, lean forward. Try to take the weight off the right foot. Maybe pull the right heel up. And maybe extend that right leg up and back. And then when you're ready, take it to your last vinyasa. All right, from your down dog, with an inhale, raise your right leg high behind you. And then with the exhale, bring it forward. Right knee forward behind the right wrist, right ankle somewhere behind the left, and we're setting this up for half pigeon. Go ahead, bring your left knee down. Flatten the left foot behind you. Take a moment here and square up your hips. Pull the left hip forward. Keep it in line with the right. Sink your weight straight down and feel this in the outer right hip or toward the glutes. And I want to keep this relatively dynamic here, so I want you to stay lifted to start. Try to bring your hands a little bit wide in your shoulders, maybe even stay light and come up onto the fingertips. Now keep the toes of the right foot curled and your right foot pushing into the floor. Hold that tension with your legs and keep your hips squared. Now back and forth from here, we're going to lower and lift. So bring the elbows out wide and then slowly fold down over that right leg. And then once you're down, peel back up, lift your head, lift your shoulders, and keep the hips low as you move. Again, elbows out wide. Go ahead, just roll this down over that front leg. Keep your right foot pushing down. Go ahead and peel back up. Again, elbows out wide. Sink this down low. And then start to lift this back up again. Straighten your arms. Elbows out wide. Bring it down low again. And then roll back up. Lift your head, lift your shoulders. One more time. Elbows out wide. Sink this down low. And then lift back up one more time. Once you back up, set your palms down flat. Pull your belly and drag your left knee forward. And we're going to take this to a variation of camel with the figure four. Once the left knee's forward, go ahead, bring the right ankle past your left thigh. Tuck the toes of the right foot, push into your left leg so the right knee stays out to the side. And feel this out. If you feel a twinge in the right knee, just take a regular camel with the knees down and the legs in line. Either way, bring yourself upright, hands to your hips. Now squeeze your glutes, push the right hip forward, keep it even with the left, and this might be enough. Just keep the shoulders pulled back and the front of the body long and open. Now if you can take it further, bring the hands to heart center. And then bring your gaze up toward the ceiling. Just keep looking up, let the shoulders sink down, keep the hips pushing forward. If you're going to go further, try to bring your gaze behind you. And then maybe lift the elbows toward the ceiling. Maybe start to reach back a little bit. Or maybe extend the arms further, but still with the hips pressing forward and the front of the body open. Squeeze your glutes and hold tension through the back line of your body as you lengthen out. All right, and then reel it back in, hands to heart center. Bring the gaze to the wall in front. And then release this. Bring both hands down to the floor. Once you're ready, just step this back. Hips up high, come back into down dog. We'll take that to the other side. When you're ready, with an inhale, raise your left leg high. And with the exhale, bring it forward. Left knee behind the left wrist, ankle somewhere behind the right. Right knee down, right foot flat behind. Pull that right hip forward. Keep it in line with the left. Hips are squared. Just sink your weight down and look for some of that stretch in the outer left hip or toward the glutes on this side. Now again, keeping this active, just stay lifted here. Bring the hands out wider than the shoulders. Maybe stay light and come up onto the fingertips. But then just go back and forth from here. Let the elbows go out to the sides. Just roll this down. Bring your chin down toward the floor. And then peel back up. Lift your head. Lift your shoulders, keep your hips low the whole time. Again, elbows out wide. Go ahead, sink this down. Take it low to where you can. And again, peel back up and come back upright. Elbows to the sides. Roll it down, take it down low. Peel back up all the way and just keep the movement smooth. Elbows out wide, sink this down again. And then peel back up, the hips stay squared the whole time. One more time, elbows wide. Roll down over that left leg. And then one more time, lift all the way back up. And then once you upset your palms down flat, pull your belly in and drag that right knee forward. And let's work that camel variation. So bring the left ankle past your right thigh. Tuck the toes of your left foot, push into the right leg, bring that knee out to the side. Come upright, hands to your hips. And again, just take your regular camel if you need to with the legs in line. Now keep your glutes squeezing. Left hip pulling forward, keep it even with the right. Draw the shoulders back and maybe stay here. If you're going to go further, hands to heart center. Bring your gaze up toward the ceiling. Release your shoulders to the floor. Keep your chest open. Keep your hips pushing forward. Even further, try to bring your gaze to the wall behind. Maybe lift the elbows. And maybe start to reach the arms back a little bit or a lot. Just take it the way you can. And again, keep lengthening out through the front of the body. Stay open here. And then reel it back in. Hands to heart center. Bring your gaze to the wall in front. And then go bring your hands down to the floor. Untangle the legs. Legs out from underneath you. And then come all the way down onto your back. Now when you're down, pull your knees into your chest. Just squeeze everything in tight. And then once you're ready, go ahead, release your grip and bring your feet down to the floor. We're just going to take one round of back bending. So I'll start this out with bridge and lead into wheel. But to set it up, feet, knees, hips with distance, bring your heels in close so your low back's basically flat to start. Arms at your sides, and just keep looking up. Now with an inhale, pressing your feet, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes, hold that tension, and keep your hips lifting. And to take your bridge further, bring the hands underneath your hips. You can interlace your fingers, pull the palms toward each other. You can work the shoulders further behind your back and open up your chest. Keep your hands pushing down and keep your hips lifting up. Now, if you're going to take it to wheel, just keep the hips lifted but release the hands. Set them down around your head. Once you're ready, push in your palms. You can lift up to the top of your head first, and then go ahead, straighten your arms. So hips toward the ceiling, chest toward the back of the mat. Keep your glutes squeezing. You can always lift your heels. Work to open up your chest and lengthen out your spine. And just keep breathing here. Take an inhale. With the exhale, bring it all back down. Now once you're down, pull your knees in your chest. Squeeze everything in tight. And then go ahead, release your left leg, extend it out fully. Left arm down to your side. Reach the right arm inside the right leg, take hold of the big toe. Once you got that grip, pull down with the right hand, but then at the same time, press your right foot up as high as you can, somewhere in the middle. You're going to find the stretch in the back of the right thigh. Breathe into that when you feel it. If the knee's bent, that's fine. Keep pulling down and pushing up. If your right leg's straight, draw the big toe directly over your shoulder. Now, wherever you take this to, pay attention to your left side. Dig the left heel into the floor. Squeeze the glutes on the left and keep that left side working. And then if you want to take this a little bit further with a slight twist, keep the right leg extended as is. Left hand to the outside edge of the right foot. And then right arm comes down to your side. Now with your left hand, draw the right leg across your body, but only so far as your right shoulder stays down. And then just breathe here with this light twist. Keep the glutes engaged on the left side and keep that left heel pushing down. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, just release and draw both knees in. When you're ready, switch it out. Extend your right leg straight this time. Right arm down to your side. Left arm inside the left leg. Find the big toe. Now pull down. And as you're pulling with the left hand, extend the left leg up as high as you can. Find that stretch in the back left thigh. Breathe into it. Now, if you can take it with a straight left leg, draw the big toe directly over your shoulder. Breathe into that stretch and hold the tension. And then tense up on the right. Dig the right heel into the floor. Squeeze the glutes on the right side. And then take that light twist and switch to grip. Bring the right hand to the outside edge of your left foot. Keep the left leg extended as is. Left arm down to your side. And then with the right hand, draw the left leg across your body only so far as your left shoulder still stays down. And breathe here. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, back to center. Draw both knees into your chest side by side. And then move into happy baby. Reach between the knees. Take hold of the outside edges of your feet. Stack your ankles above your knees and pull down. Draw your knees toward the floor outside your ribs. Press your feet back up into your hands. Keep the tension working up and down. If you want to take this further, you can rock a little bit side to side. Further still, you can extend your legs out against your grip. And then finally, from here, take a deep inhale, draw down as much as you can. With the exhale, just release. Extend your legs out fully. Lay your arms at your sides. Open up your palms toward the ceiling. And then just let your eyes close here and let your body settle down to the mat. And then start to move bit by bit here, fingers and toes, arms and legs. Take a deep inhale. Reach your arms out long past your head. And then pull it all back in. Bring your elbows to your chest. Draw your knees up as well. And find your way up to a comfortable seat. Now ground yourself into the mat here, stack your spine. Bring your hands up to heart center. And then take a deep inhale. Hold on to it at the top. And then just let everything go. Thank you for joining class. Namaste.